Hey there, dear YouTube audience, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. We have played through Metal Gear Solid 1, we have played through Metal Gear Solid 2, the absolute best one in my opinion, fight me over that. And before we head into Metal Gear Solid 3, because I actually already purchased it, because by the time of me actually recording this, it was on sale. So I got that, the OG Metal Gear Solid 3, obviously. Also, Metal Gear Solid 3 already out at this point, like Delta, right? Yeah, well, that's a game, right? Obviously, it hasn't come out by the time of me recording this, but just saying. But yeah, before we head into Metal Gear Solid 3, actually looking forward to that. We're gonna go back to Metal Gear Solid 1 one more time for a specific thing, because with the Master Collection, we now have access to Metal Gear Solid Integral. Now, what is Metal Gear Solid Integral? Metal Gear Solid Integral is basically what Substance is for Metal Gear Solid 2 and what Subsistence is to Metal Gear Solid 3. Basically, if you will, an add-on that has only been released in Japan, and I think the PC version, however, was released in Europe and America. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I think it was. But then again, who played Metal... Who even knew that Metal Gear Solid was released on PC back in the day, right? So this is actually the first time that we can basically... I mean, it was on GOG for a while, I think, and now with the Master Collection, Konami actually added that in, so we can actually get our hands on it. Basically, what Integral adds is, if you play through the game once, you have access to first-person view mode, where you can play through the entirety of the game in first person, and that is janky as fuck, and I'm probably not going to be doing it. And the other thing that we're going to be playing is, when you play through the game once, which I already did, and you start a new game, you have a new game plus, and that not only adds new camera angles to the cutscenes, but also different routes for the guards. So that is going to be interesting to see. And this is actually what we're heading into. So this is another story playthrough of Metal Gear Solid, however, in the Integral version. New Game Plus, basically. And then, after we are done with this, we're heading into Metal Gear Solid 3. But first and foremost, Metal Gear Solid Integral, New Game Plus, new guard routes, new camera angles on the cutscenes. Let's see how crazy this shit can get. It also says right here, Metal Gear Solid Integral, originally released in Japan in 1999. English audio only, Japanese and English subtitles, difficulty settings, and a VR disc have been added. So obviously VR Missions was released separately back in the day in the PS1 days. What is the difference between these? But sure. But yeah, basically Integral also had either a separate disc for VR missions, or it just had that added in. I guess it was a separate disc. Okay, but we're gonna start the main story. Again, I played through the game once, so we have the New Game Plus and C. And we can witness the new camera angles and also the new guard routes. The thing is, like, it doesn't have the kind of thing, so that already is a minus in ya boy's book. And with that being said, I don't know if it goes right off the rip for a new for new camera angles here, but we'll see. Clear. Right. Okay. So here we go. Metal Gear Solid, Integral, New Game Plus. Let's fucking go. Oh, I don't know when I'm gonna add this, but the thing is, like, what I realized, you know, when you go into the Psycho Mantis thing and he reads your memory card, because we play this on PC, it doesn't work. So what they basically have here, when you go into, also that works for the regular Metal Gear Solid. For Integral, for instance, you have, like, right here, edit saved data. So you can basically simulate a memory card for, you know, for him to actually go through. So I'm just gonna add Kensei Sacred Fist. I have that game. I fucking love that. And here's all of the games, basically, that he will react to, which is actually not that much. But you also have Silent Hill, Suikoden. I think I played that, but I'm not sure. I don't even know what. Lightning Legend, Daigo no Boken, Shikyo, Power Furu, Poro Yakyu, 98, Kaimakuban. No idea. Gradius Gaiden, I know that. Dance Dance Revolution, I know that. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I just want to see if he says something about Kensei Sacred Fist. That would be interesting. I'm gonna add one more. I'm gonna add Dance Dance Revolution and see if he has anything about that. And then obviously we have the two right here. Okay, yeah, just for a little bit of, you know, this is what we're gonna add for this. So we're gonna see if Psycho Mantis is gonna reference that. Let's go. Hudson. No, that's Metal Gear Solid 2. It's like Hudson River. So I've played the game obviously a bit. I could tell you like differences in MGS2, but for this one, we'll see.
I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Got that hot Mentos breath. I actually tried first-person mode, but I gotta tell you, oh god, no, we ain't be doing that. You don't want that on yourself. This is just like this is bad. It's really bad. This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake? Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up. Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it. Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
That's new, I think. Camera angle wise. I gotta say, this game aged really, really well. Like, oh, fuck's sake. Okay, footsteps, fuck's sake. What, footprints? No? No, okay. Still, like, the controls and shit, that they still really... They work really well. Can you spin around like that? There you go. Definitely want to get that ration that we have down there. Yeah, I think this guy has a different pattern. I don't think he goes that way, actually. It seems different already. Gone! Oof, okay, that was close. Let's see if this guy behaves any different. Got that double ration right out of the rip. Oh yeah, also, yeah, played through the game once. We have stealth camo, actually. Which I'm not gonna be using. Look at that. That was actually a lot of fun back in the day. You have like the stealth camo and you just fuck around with people. That you get that when you... Actually, yeah, last time we had like the canon ending where we actually, you know, made sure that we don't die to... that we don't submit to the torture. And Meryl survived, and also Otacon, which is the canon ending. But this time, I guess we're gonna go for the Otacon ending, so we also see how it differentiates. And it's just another excuse to, you know, play through Metal Gear again. Thank you, Jeremy Blaustein. Or Blaustein if he's German. Alright, any day now. Will there ever be a day where speedrunners figure out how to get around that waiting? Probably not. Okay. That should still work. Come on. Shit. It's just a prank, bros. Shit. I was a little bit too... Well, it was a little bit too close, I guess. Usually you just stand next to the elevator and then when he comes out, you can just slip past. But yeah, it was a little bit too close this time, I guess. Yawn your ass off. No, he doesn't. That was enough though. Fuck. Fuck, bad. Okay, go. Actually, that's good. That's good. That's a distraction. That was totally intended. See ya, nerds. Starting off strong. Oh, we got the vibrations. Wait for it. Hold up. Here we go. There it is. Not sure if that was even audible. Get ready to push it to the limit. Yep. Booty call.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D.
Behind D? Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Well, they'll be coming back. I'll let you go out in style, burn, baby. Someone does have a better voice lines than Liquid.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
And?
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry.
The number
I haven't
one.
introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling.
Yup.
She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist.
Oh, visual,
She
absolutely.
designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you
Pick it up on my radar, that's for sure.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend.
Got that
But
ooh
first,
ooh.
let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy.
Can you not uninterrupt Mei Ling, Naomi?
First, I want you to infiltrate
You
the
too?
site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology.
It was like a Homer
You
Simpson
won't be able to use
thing.
it in an
Yes.
area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
What is this, China?
I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Oh, don't you goddamn worry.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
Don't you even try.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor.
Absolutely
By the way,
not.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in,
Boss.
there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Okay, I always choose like the top in entrance, but I think I can go in from the bottom. So we basically just have to throw a chaff, my name is Chaff, and to jam the fucking surveillance camera and throw this guy. So we'll try this time.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Because I think we should start actually in the bottom half of the facility, I think. So that would have been better. By the way, can I? No. You have to choose first person view mode from the special menu. And then you double tap triangle basically. And then you are in first person mode. But it swaps every single time you... when was it? Yeah, when there is like a little... See, like when you hop into that that truck right there, for instance, that's when it changes back to like third person, you know? It's like, it's weird. It's not a good time. Surveillance camera.
Surveillance camera?
Gotcha. Gotcha, Snake. Yeah. Okay. So we got my name is Jeff. We're gonna get the SOCOM. Actually, is there something under the truck? Because I'm not Shizzo. Goddamn. Nope. I think that also covers everything here. Actually, I don't know if that guy's like is asleep 24/7, but I'm just gonna make sure that that we got this. I'm just gonna throw him and then sneak in. Of course he's not sleeping. Knew it. Get in there. Sometimes they actually throw a grenade. This time they didn't, but if you stay there, then definitely they will throw a grenade in there. Liquid? Yeah.
This is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
What are you doing in the McDonald's menu?
So I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So
Poser.
call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80. Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow. That's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side too. Sometimes the males will kill and eat offspring that's not their own.
To ensure the survival of their own genes, right?
Yeah, pretty brilliant program, huh?
Sure.
If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere.
Yeah, the one we just came in from. I mean, these, I don't know, they don't seem like the best survival specialists because I doubt that you can actually dig any tunnels there. And can mice swim? I guess we'll find out in a second. Not sure if these are the same ones. He's coming! I hear them boys coming. That's something. It should be ground floor. Yeah. Yeah. I'm coming, boys. Soften them up, boys. There we go. Yeah, we're on the ground floor. Okay, come on. We're gonna come back here once we have like the key card. The fuck? Because I don't think we actually have access to anything up there. Alright. Let's see. Okay, nothing. Scab it up, okay. Don't turn around, I was about to say. We have anything under there? Nope. Not now. Kind of busy. Right. Should be this one. We could go to B2 actually. Because there's one spot open for something. I remember that. Heyo. Ja boy. So here's basically speedrun strats. The glitch with this vent. Actually, I'm gonna take the ration. And I actually successfully pulled that off, so it's not that hard actually. Pause. But yeah, you can basically skip all the way to the torture scene here. And the thing is, when you are in that room, in the holding cell, you still have all of the weapons that you have here, you still have them. So, and you can use them in the room, which is kind of funny. But yeah, obviously it's not a speed run. This is just like, you know, we're gonna take our time with this great piece. And it should be right here. Let's kick back a bit.
Who's that?
They call him the gingerbread man. Strawberry shake man.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really?
Sigint slash decoy octopus.
You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Nuclear weapon.
Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I've
thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
Metal Gear.
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
You heard about it. Was it?
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects.
Obviously.
How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
The revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen.
I think this is new.
Terrorists.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype.
I think this is also new.
They're probably already
Camera angle wise.
the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced.
Pros, and then we go to Johnny right here.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean
PAL.
Yes, of course. There is a
PAL.
It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech.
That's right.
You?
Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they
You?
found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
Chris Angel.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys.
They were designed by Arms, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
Weird zoom in.
Card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
Second floor
Second
basement.
floor basement.
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
Yeah, why not?
Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
The Pentagon.
Pentagon. What is it?
I see that's obviously, you know, spoilers, but makes sense that he asked all of that because obviously we know it's decoy octopus. So he just tried to gather information from Snake. Then again, like, if they know that he's there, why don't they just lock him in here, you know what I'm saying? Kind of weird. And maybe they didn't know.
Dead.
Yell that cell. And I was like, oh, dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but
Exactly.
you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Well, at least you're the real one and not AI, Colonel, so, you know, benefit of the doubt there. Okay. So the cool thing here actually is if you just inch your way forward, you can see the weapon there. Inch a little bit closer. Just a bit. You can actually see her right there. Yep. I mean, I sees you. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, so how's it going, dude? Can I actually see Johnny be good? Maybe if I go to the other side here. Like that Nelly song. I think next should be the cutscene trigger. Rookie. Actually, let's see if he's naked here.
Don't move.
He was only naked in the PS1 version, I guess.
So you killed the chief.
You bastard!
Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Actually, what happens if you don't have the SOCOM?
That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't
You
even
never
taken
shut up.
safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Calm, cool, and collected.
Blade.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
Oh, what the fuck?
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
Go on.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Deep. Shit. Okay. So I'm gonna use that. Grenades? Nope, not yet. Shit. Oh, come on. thing. Grenades. There we go. All right.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
Probably no. Nope. No other camera angle there.
Who are you?
Good girl. Just like that.
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Taxpayers' money well spent. I'm going off of memory from the German version, so that was that. Crawl on the ground like the snake you are?
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Oh yeah.